Hello and thank you for clicking on this video. So I'm coming to you from my towel, fresh out of the shower. I've just washed my hair and I'm about to start getting ready to actually go on my first outing into like the pub restaurant area since they all opened from lockdown. So if you haven't watched my latest video, then you probably won't know, but basically I injured my ankle. There's a whole story time on there. I injured my ankle and it's still not healed yet. So I can't actually put a lot of weight on it. I'm able to get to different rooms and stuff now, but most of the first week I actually couldn't even get out of bed. Like, it was painful to get to the toilet. So anyway, it's getting to the point where I can put a little bit of weight on it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get any shoes on it because it's still swollen and it's still painful. But today I'm going to try and just get out of the house. It's driving me absolutely insane. We spent all them months in lockdown and now I've ended up being stuck in the house for a couple of weeks with my ankle as well. So yeah, not great timing really. But this it even hurts. I've like stood on one leg. So I'm going to get ready. We're going to go for a meal. Luckily, I'm going to get like dropped off right at the place. Obviously, it's eating outside, so we're just going to be outside. And then I'll just hop back into the car and be able to come home. So it's all good. But yeah, I'm really, really excited to be going back out. I know a lot of people will have already been out for a long time. But this is what happens when you basically injure your ankle trying to do something positive. So yeah, so I've just had a shower, I've washed my hair. I think I've got about 2 hours, probably just less than 2 hours now, to be ready to go, which is plenty of time. I don't know what I want to do with my hair. I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll try and do like a really nice blow dry effect. I don't know, either that, I don't think I want it straight today. I think maybe I want it with either a lot of volume and a bit more of like a blow dry or curls. We shall see. But I'm going to sit down now because it's actually hurting. Oh, that's much better. It's actually hurting to be stood up for that long. So I am going to start getting ready. I think we'll get ready together and yeah, see how we get on. Okay, so before I start getting my hair and makeup done, this towel's falling off my hand, I'm going to do my skincare. So I've actually switched up my skincare a little bit recently just to try out some different products, and I had a bunch of products which I haven't tried yet. I might as well take this off. The First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, which is this one, and this is actually really, really hydrating. I like how this feels on the skin. I got this in an ASOS beauty box, which I always talk about on my channel. So I'm just going to start off with that. Obviously I cleansed my face in the shower, and then next I'm going to use the Avant Eye Cream, and this is the one that I got in a glossy box. So I'm just going to pop that on my under eye. This contains hyaluronic acid, which is really, really helpful for reducing the appearance of fine lines and getting that under eye nice and hydrated. I love the feeling of an eye cream once I have it on. It just feels so nice. And then for a facial spray, I'm using the OK Hydrating Serum Mist. And again, I got this in an ASOS beauty box. The only thing I don't like about this is that the spray, let me see if I can show you. It's really harsh, like it makes you jump. It's one of them sprays. It's not like a nice spritz. I mean, you can hold it further away, but it still makes me jump. You'll see. Not even done it yet. Harsh spray, but it does like leave your skin feeling like really nice and hydrated. And then I'm just going to pop a bit of this Nivea lip balm on and let that soak in. So I've got nice hydrated lips also. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to everything is a chore when you've got a sore ankle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start by brushing my hair through, and then I'm wondering if I actually do have time to let it dry a little bit on its own. I use heat protector, but I also do like to try and let my hair naturally dry as much as possible to reduce the amount of heat that I put on it, and I found that by doing that it does make your hair feel just like in so much better condition. So I will brush through it and I'll show you the products that we're going to use. So my favourite hair products at the minute are these two little beauties that I put on my hair whilst it's wet. So this is the IQ 10-in-1 spray, and this basically does so many things for your hair. It's a heat protector, detangler. It just leaves your hair feeling amazing, although this is about to run out. So once I run out of this, I will probably start using the Bumble and Bumble spray that I have, which is also amazing. So this I try and focus, it's running out. This I try and focus mainly on the ends, but it is a detangler as well, and I do get really knotty hair, as you can see that. Yeah. So I do spray a little bit of it up top as well, just to help with that. I'm gonna have to get a new one of those. So I just spray that on first and then start brushing through my hair. Can you see how easy that brush is going through? I usually have such knotty hair, and it used to absolutely kill when I was brushing my hair when it was wet to get the knots out. But you see how easy that's just, look at that, literally seconds. Now I'm just gonna bring my hair forward in 2 parts, and I'm going to use the Olaplex number 6 Bun Smoother. So this is amazing. This really does make such a difference to the texture of my hair once it's dried. So I put about this much on. I've had this a really long time, so it definitely is worth the investment. And then I just put it between both of my hands and spread it through the ends of my hair. I want to make sure that it's all on the ends, and then I just run my fingers through the mid-lengths. So I love this Olaplex product. They actually have just launched a brand new mask, which I think I'm going to have to purchase because it just looks insane. The results I've seen from it just look absolutely incredible, like just amazing. So I think I'm going to have to try and get one of those. I'll probably use that just once a week. They do have a lot of guidance about how to use the different numbers on their website, and I think on their Instagram I saw it the other day as well, about what to use together, what not to use, how often to use. So definitely make sure that you are looking that up before you start mixing all their numbers. But look at how long my hair is. I need to dry my hair. I think I'm going to go with like a bouncy blow dry look. I think we're going to do that, maybe. Yeah, and then maybe I'll pop some rollers in to give it a bit more volume, and then we can do makeup together. So I'm going to start off with drying my hair to probably about 70% dry with my hairdryer. This is the Diva Prima 3000 Pro, an amazing hairdryer, absolutely love it. And then I'm going to go in with my Babyliss Big Hair brush to sort of get that really nice bouncy blow dry look, and then I'm probably going to pop some curlers in, some rollers in, to just give it that little bit of extra bounce. So I'm going to dry my hair.
Every change has a reason, baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our ability.
Okay, so my hair is probably about 80% dry, I would say. The ends are still damp and around this area as well. You need a little bit of moisture still in there to be able to use the brush. Probably could have left it a little bit wetter, but it'll still work. So this is the Babyliss Big Hair, and this is a 42mm. I would say this is probably for more people with longer hair. If I have seen a video of someone using it and she had maybe up to here, and it just created really big bouncy, so kind of I would say mid to long hair. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to section the hair into 2, like so. Make sure that it's all brushed through. Rollers, and these are the sleep-in rollers, but they work just the same. You don't actually have to sleep in them for them to work. But they're just the more squishy ones than like a hard roller. So when I do each section, I will put it into the roller just so it can sort of keep its nice bounciness. So I'm just going to take the brush And you turn this on and the heat starts, and then you use these buttons here to spin. So it goes both ways, like so. So I can remind myself. And then bringing it down the hair and rotating. So the reason why it does that is to try and imitate using the way that hairdressers would use a blow dry brush, where they're kind of pulling it around. You don't have to do that yourself. So and then we're just going to bring it all the way up to the top. Get a roller, and we're not looking for like a curly blow dry with this. We're not looking for tight curls. I'm just looking for a bit of volume, a little bit of, I call it, when I ask my friend, when she says, my best friend is my hairdresser, when she says, how do you want it blown? I either say like a flicky blow, which is probably what I mean by this, or I mean a curly blow, which would be obviously curly. So I'm just going to take it out of there. Like so. Make sure it's nice and neat, and as you can see the end, how that's gone. But we're going to put it in a roller, and it's just going to help give us some extra volume. So just rolling that up to the head. These don't have to be neat because we don't want them tight curls. We're just having this in to try and keep it in place for as long as we can. So I'm going to carry on around the head. I don't know whether to do them in different directions or not, I'll probably do a few in a different direction, just so I can get like a little bit more volume put in. But again, it's not going to be curly, we just want it to have a lot of volume.
If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. We are close. Can you feel it? Something is behind the clouds. We just have to believe it, that we can make the sun come out. Let us lose ourselves in a fairy tale. Who can say what's wrong?
So I've done the bottom half of my hair and I've got the rollers in. So I just need to take the top down and finish this off. I feel like you've seen plenty now on how I do it. So I'm going to finish this off and then I will come back once it's all done. And there we have it all done. So I've got a bit of a longer roller in the front. This is specifically for fringes. So mine are actually quite long now, but they still need blow drying. Separate to the other ones. So that is that done. So I'm going to move on to makeup now, and I think maybe I'm running a little bit behind. What's new? But we're going to be fine. So when I said I was running behind a little bit, I kind of meant a lot. I just looked at the time. So we're going to hurry up basically because people hate it when they have to wait for me. Okay, so for primer, I'm going to use this Eggs and Rouge, and this is the Satin Soft Blurring Primer. I got this in a glossy box, the March one, I believe this was. So I'm just going to pop that all over. Just a little tip, if you... Oh my god, what's going on? I don't have time for this. Just a little tip, if you are using this and you've got dry skin, then it might not be for you. My friend used this and she had a bit of dry skin and it kind of clung to it a little bit. I personally don't, so it's fine for me. Yeah, so I'm just going to pop on a little bit more of a mist, and this is the Barry M Serum Hydrating Mist. So for eyes, It's a bit too close for comfort, wasn't it? For eyes, I think I'm going to use the Beauty Bay Going Out palette. Start off by prepping the eye with a P. Louise base. I don't think I'm going to wear lashes today. I think I'm just going to have it as a bit more of like a glam but neutral look. We shall see. We'll see how we get on. I'm pressed for time now and I didn't realise. So I probably only have about 20 minutes to get my makeup done, which is fine if I'm doing the kind of makeup I'm going to do because I can get it done. So I'm going to have to wear some form of sandal, I think, because I don't think my foot will fit into a trainer or anything else for that matter. And obviously heels and stuff are completely out of the question, probably for a long time now, I imagine. So from the Beauty Bay Going Out palette, I'm going to take this shade in the corner here, and this is called Feel the Base. And I'm just going to use that as the first colour that I am putting down. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing yet. I'm hoping that as I go along, I'll have a better idea of what I want. We're actually going for a meal today for my auntie's birthday. It's her 40th birthday. And it's lucky that it's come at a time really where you are allowed to go out for meals with people from other households now. So that's fun. So it'd be me, my auntie and my cousin and my mum. So we have that on, and I'm thinking I'm probably just going to stick to neutrals. So I'm going to use the shade Pre-Drinks out of the same palette, which is a sort of a deeper brown. It's a deeper matte brown, and I'm just going to focus that in the outer section. I forgot to say before, I got changed out of my dressing gown because I was getting way too hot blow drying my hair in a dressing gown that thick. So I just shoved some joggers and a t-shirt on. So I don't know if to go for shimmer on that inner corner bit, we'll see. So I'm going to go with a bit of a bronzy shimmer because I'm feeling bronzy today basically. So I'm just going to use this shade, which is Playlist. And I'm just going to pop that on with a flat eyeshadow brush. I'm going to do a liner with some black shadow. And I'm just going to use the Zoeva liner pen, the Zoeva liner brush, and create a really quick wing. But I'm not going to bring it out too far.
Right. We're the only ones who can decide. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay home.
Okay, so that'll do for the eyes for now, other than obviously mascara. For foundation, I'm going to mix a little bit of the NARS Radiant Longwear and the Maybelline Fit Me. And I'm just mixing them on the back of my hand, and then going to use a big fluffy blending brush to apply.
We could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living.
I love this foundation combination. I just feel like the two of them complement each other so well. You get the sort of radiance from the Radiant Longwear, and that little bit of a glow aspect, but you get the full coverage from the Maybelline Fit Me. So for concealer, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer, and to start blending that in, I'm just going to use my ring finger and start bringing it out.
Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time.
And then I'm going to very quickly use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush powder to set that. I want to get the powder on as quickly as I can because I won't be doing any baking today. This is just going to help with setting the concealer before it has a chance to get in any fine lines. Okay, for contour, I'm going to use the very last bits of the L'Oreal Infallible Foundation Stick. This is in shade 210. Then just blending that out with the same brush that I used for foundation. And we're going to top it with some of the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in shade Dark Deep. I feel like I'm in a rush now because I'm panicking. I'm going to be late. I still haven't found my Dr. Pawpaw orange multi-purpose balm. I haven't got a clue what I've done with it, which is really annoying because it's brand new. They do have it in Quality Save though. I saw it in there the other week, so I might have to repurchase it because my concern is that I've thrown it away somehow. I don't know how I would have done that. But this is the Natio Peach Glow Blush. Just going to put that on my cheeks and just a little bit on my forehead and nose to tie it all in. So I've not actually wore highlighter for a while, but I'm going to use the Doll Beauty Shine Bright highlighter to give me a nice little glow. Then we're going to give it a spray with the Revolution Pro Goddess Glow Fixing Spray. So for the under eye, I'm just going to pop the slightly lighter shade that I used for the first section of the eye, and I'm just going to pop that on the bottom. I don't want this too dark. For brows, I'm just going to use the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil, and I'm going to start by brushing the brow hairs upwards, and then we will fill in.
So baby, we should start living now.
Now for mascara, I'm going to use the Maybelline Sky High. And I'm going to be really generous with this because I'm not putting lashes on today. And then once we've done this, we can take the rollers out. Ideally, they probably would have been in a bit longer. But last minute Demi doesn't have time for them to be in longer. Then for lips, I'm going to use the Morphe Lip Pencil in Bite Me. And then I'm going to use the Zoeva Liquid Lipstick in Unrefined. And then top it off with a Kiko Milano gloss, and this is in O2. And that is my makeup done. So when you're taking them out, you just want to remove the grip and then guide the roller down so you're unraveling it. You don't want to be just pulling out the full thing.
I don't wanna waste my time, so baby, we should start living now.
And then this is the result from taking the rollers out. So like I said, it's nice and full. It's got a really nice shine to it. It's not curly, it's just like a nice flicky, bouncy, blow, dry style hairdo. But now I need to get my clothes on and get moving because I'm running late. So we've arrived at the restaurant and just having a look at the menu. Obviously I did look at it before I came because obviously everyone looks at menus online, but I think I'm going to go with a spicy sausage pizza because I had that last time, and to be honest I'm fussy, I don't really like any of the other stuff on it.